All right. Well, we should be live, and we have a huge cast in front of us tonight. All here because Bill is awesome, more awesome than me, and can make this kind of draw. So I'm going to hand it over to Bill now, and I'm going to go quietly move to the back of the line here.
Oh no, we're doomed. Okay. Well, hey everybody, this is my first time DMing a game in the new old school essentials rule set for Fantasy Grounds Unity. So I apologize if it screws up. This is Halls of the Blood King. Um, Basically, for purposes of the game, we're gonna condense a lot of the meeting in a tavern, that kind of thing. You all have been approached by relatives of a famed vampire hunter named Selena, and Selena disappeared over 10 years ago. But rumor has it, from some unnamed sources that they won't tell you about, that she has rumors states that she snuck into this manor that appears in different worlds at different times in different places. It's only there for about 12 hours. And rumor has it that it's getting ready to appear somewhere near here. They want to hire you to go in there and find her and either bring her out or bring her body out if you can. And the only caveat is that it after 12 hours it disappears. It travels somewhere else. Might not even be this world. So you've got 12 hours once you go in, which equates to about 3 game sessions. So that's the max for this thing is 3 game sessions. So you can pick whatever spell you want and or whatever characters you want, and we'll go from there. Your characters do all have healing potions and a couple of magic items each. And if there's anything mundane that you want, just put it on your sheet, or if it's a mundane item like ball bearings, I just assume that you have that because you're going your seasoned adventures. You're not like, oh shit, I didn't know I'd need a rope and a grappling hook, you know. So we'll go from there.
You heard them, boys. Claymore mines, grenades all around.
All right. And also, so if you guys want to go ahead and pick characters, then I'll put those in the combat tracker, and then we'll do cards, and then we'll get started if there are no questions.
All right,
I have a
who's got
question.
dibs? Yep, go ahead.
Who is everybody?
Oh shit! I
Who
completely
is that
forgot
who
you're
is just
streaming.
underneath the dungeon master? I don't recognize that person. Perhaps they can tell me their name.
Yes, Bill, why don't you lead us off in that?
Okay, well, I'm Bill. I'm the dungeon master for these few sessions. I'm the dungeon master. I guess that's who I am.
He is everyone else in the universe.
Yes, and I guess next would be Dion.
That's me. Thanks, Bill.
Actually,
Yeah.
I guess also claim your character.
Yeah, claim your character when you come up.
I get to go first.
Yeah.
I picked Millard Fillmore.
All right. You are the cleric.
What is he? A human, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I have the best idea ever. Okay.
Okay, and Bert, who are you and who are you playing today?
Hey, I am Bert. I am not the GM today, and I feel dwarfy today, so I will take the dwarf.
As someone already grabbed dog, so
So what is that? Eco Tunnelinder?
Elko Tunnelender, yes.
Eco Tunnelinder.
I didn't make the names, by the way, except for Millard Fillmore. That was me.
Sounds good.
Okay.
That is I.
Jameis.
Sure.
Who are you and who are you playing today?
Today I'm apparently going to be playing Minasan.
All right. You are the magic user.
Is the magic user. I
Okay.
use all the magics. They're mine. No one else can have them.
And not normally with us, Kelly. Who are you today?
Hello, I am Kelly. I'm going to play the part of the halfling, I think, Ponto Bulger.
Okay.
Definitely.
Somehow I knew you were going to do that.
Yeah. Oh, halflings for life, right?
Yeah. And Adam, who are you playing this evening?
Hey everybody, I'm torn between, is it Edwig or Edwig?
Mm-hmm.
But I think because I can't pronounce the name quite well, I'm going to go with Mucho.
All right. Okay, and that brings us to Richard. Richard,
I
who are
am
you
Richard,
playing this
and
evening?
mucho gracias for making that decision so that it's easier for me. I will go with Edwig. Why not?
All right.
Don't pronounce my name wrong, or I might be angry.
All right, and as always, I like to use the cards. Just a one-time use that go away at the end of the session. So right before the end of the session, I'll see if anyone wants to use their cards, if they haven't used them already. Millard Fillmore, your character today is Ha, you missed me. With this card, an attack hits an adjacent character instead.
Character or like player?
Well, it's up to you.
Oh, so if I'm like next to an enemy as
Yes.
well? Oh,
Yes.
okay, cool. Okay.
Yes. Bert, your character today, your card is Allison. You get a one-time true strike as per the spell. Basically, it's an automatic critical hit.
Ooh. Nice.
Jameis, your card today is Don't Tell Me What I Can't Do. With this, you automatically succeed any non-combat related check.
Cool.
Ponto the Beautiful, your card today is Ooh, Shiny. With this, the target stands idle for 1 round. Adam, your card today, I don't like that card. Your card today is Time Dilation. You get 2 full rounds of action in 1 round.
Cool.
You can also use your card for someone else if you guys want to do that. I've been in games where people do that before. And let's see. Richard, you're playing Edwig today?
Indeed, I am.
Okay. Well, your card is By the Power of Grayskull. You basically get giant strength for +10 to your strength for 1 round.
Oh, I want a battle cat instead.
I was thinking about letting people exchange, forego getting a card for a like a healing potion or something, like holy water or something like that. I believe the cleric has holy water, and I believe you all have healing potions. And I want to say that the magic user may have a scroll of, if I'm not mistaken, I think you have Radnor's Dyspeptic Bowels.
Yep.
So, okay.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yes.
And okay. Any questions? Anybody need to do anything before we are on our way?
I think we're good.
All right. I'll put you all on the combat tracker now. Now let me put you all on the map. And we'll see if I'm doing this right. Ah! I'm going to do that because that didn't work well.
Oh, and for those that are watching, you are unfortunately only seeing my desktop for Fantasy Grounds. It's probably better for Bill that it works that way. He might give up GM secrets.
Yeah, I was kind of.
Yeah,
I
you've
wondered
never
how
done that,
people do
Bert.
that. All right,
Never.
Am I missing anybody? No.
They usually have an extra, like in Roll20, they'll have an extra character in another browser, and that's like at a player level. I've seen people do that, and it's like, oh, that's clever.
So who was Dog?
I think dog was accidentally selected.
So we are. So dog is not there.
Well, I don't know who selected them if they are.
I might have. Let me see. Nope.
Well, it doesn't
Actually, yes, it was. Here, there we go. Released.
All
we
right,
don't
so
have
let
a
me make
thief.
sure.
Okay.
What do we need a thief for? Come on. What good are
We've
they?
got the fighter. He goes first into traps. That's what they do.
At
I
least the
regret
way we
being the
play it,
fighter.
and yeah. Okay, so let me share, put you all up here, and I will share the map. And
Dion, just for you tonight, I think we should rename all the monsters and just call them customers.
It's a nightmare. How
And then
could
you can just go to town.
Oh my god. It's a dream come true now.
okay, so sharing the map. You are outside the gate. The gate is made of darkened iron. The gate itself is like a giant maw. And
I can't see as
Wait,
much
I
as
don't
Bert
see
can.
anything.
Yeah, me too.
you guys don't
Does
see
Bert
anything?
have special vision? Are you a special vision person, Bert?
No, you all should be able to.
I can see me, and I can see Elko, and I can see the very beginning of some grey blobs, but that's about it.
I see
Weird.
all black.
There's a tiny thing there.
So
I see water now around me. Or blue.
See Mucho and Edwig together on an adventure, all on their own.
Yeah, it's all black for me. I don't know if the vision just hasn't downloaded yet, or
Could be it because I don't know.
Bill's playing with settings, I assume. I probably need to set us all as light sources or something.
Sorry about that. Wife had to ask a question.
Okay, so can everybody see?
No.
Nope.
no.
Maybe
I've got a
should-
cone around me, and that's it. I've got a circle
I have
around me.
found that if you pick up your own token and wave it all over the map, it
Yeah.
uncovers stuff.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, is it because it's nighttime?
Might be,
Well,
yeah. Well, it's
Yeah, that's why.
it's getting to be around 5 or 6, so it's just starting to get nighttime.
All right, how do I activate a torch in my inventory? Because I think I want to test this now, if this is why. Or I have a lantern. Do I just click that?
I think he has to. I think you have to give us the light sources, Bill.
Do I click on the tokens and do that?
I think if you right click on a token, you get more options on that token.
Ah.
Yeah, Roll20 kind of functions similarly.
Let's see.
Something happened.
Well, you have dark vision, so it's in black and white.
Oh yeah, neat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I noted. That's what the first clue when I was like, "This is because we all have different visions," and it's just automatically putting that into play on the map. It's pretty cool.
So how do I? You know what? I need more schooling on this, obviously, but
We've yet to play around with Fantasy Grounds much on the stream, folks. So this is a little bit of a learning curve for us.
We're just giving the realness of tabletop with friends.
And us.
all right.
Oh wow! I just saw my wisdom. Oh wow!
All right. I don't suppose everybody knows how to turn this off, do they?
Turn what off?
The lights.
The light thing. I don't get it, and I'd rather play than try to figure out Fantasy Grounds.
Let me go Google. Maybe I can find it for you.
Oh, effects, lantern.
Ooh.
Did it work?
Yeah, I
That's
can
what-
see
that-
more
it's
now.
Oh
like-
my god, I
Wow.
did it! So it's on the top right. I'm learning.
Nice.
Effects. And then you can do like candle, infravision 60, 90, lantern, spell darkness, spell light, torch, and then it has conditions there that you can click and apply to yourself.
Oh yeah, cool.
Oh my
What?
god, I feel so smart.
Ah, under that. I see. Right.
And now I'll be like do. Oh wait, how do I move my token? Do I just hand move it? Yeah, look at that.
Okay.
Cool.
Right, yep, so we've got lanterns activated. Well, I suppose that's it.
Alright, I kind of like this.
Okay.
Can I like attach my lantern to my shield? Like hang it off the front of it or something?
Until you use your shield, and then it just sloshes everywhere and is useless.
That's fair. But, alright, cool.
I was just going to say, there's a closed door in front of us, but suddenly it's opened.
Yep.
Little night vision boy can see the whole thing, so.
It's not night vision; it's X-ray vision.
Apparently.
I'm seeing through walls.
Yeah.
Well, as you approach the gate, You see these two really, I mean, gruesome figures, and let me believe I have a picture of them here. If I'm, or do I? No, I don't. These guards are I mean, they look human, but they've got this really like gruesome dark red armor that's all looks like veins and bones and stuff. And you notice they have this really dark sort of blank expression on them. And the gate it's got all these weird creepy vines like all over it. And like I said, the gate in front of you is it's like this giant like mouth, this giant maw. And they're standing before it, and I mean, they see you as you're approaching, I guess, and they don't do anything.
So can we like walk right beside them and behind them? Are they kind of like the?
You can try whatever you want.
Yeah, I want to test. I'm gonna go to like one of their sides and see if they let me walk behind them towards the gate.
No, they will stop you and turn as you get there. And just with a blank look on his face, it's like, invitation?
Oh, yes. Right. I think our cleric has the invitation. And I'm just going to kind of step back and...
I step up and I'm like, Selena invited us?
Their normally blank expression just it turns to confusion. They kind of look at each other and they start laughing. And it gets more and more and more and until they both have to kind of lean their weapons up against the gate and they're, just kind of bent over and it looks like one of them is crying and
that's
it's
when...
like that's a good one. I've half a mind to let you in just for that. That was funny.
No, really, she did.
That's you know what? I'm gonna let you in just because you said that. Good luck in there.
Well, that's encouraging.
I turn around and give everyone a thumbs up. Hey!
Do
So
folks
they-
often need luck when they go in here? Is that a thing?
Not so much when they go in there, but most folks don't come out.
Oh.
Well, most regular folks anyway. So they push open the door and say, "Have at you."
All right, so I'll walk past and like, well, most regular folks aren't Ponto the
Yep.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So I'm definitely going in.
So yeah, you walk in through the gate. It's pretty creepy in here. The fence, you can't tell whether it's barbed wire or vines. The gardens to either side of you as you walk through, you can kind of see them in the light, and it's it looks like a garden of dying red roses on both sides. And then forward in front of you, you can see the outline of this sort of big mansion. So what are you guys gonna do?
Look,
Can we pop our heads back outside? Can we freely go backwards and forwards through the gate now?
Are we alone in this? I guess is it a courtyard or the airlock or whatever?
You don't see anyone.
Okay, good enough.
Can we go back outside if we want to? The gates didn't shut right behind us, right?
Yeah, they're not gonna stop you. I imagine one of you, probably Ponto, jumps in and out just to see what they do, and they kind of look amused at you. And
Okay. Well, I was just going to ask them, hey, you laughed at Selena. Why? Do you know her? The guards.
we know of her. She's not well liked by the Blood King. Do you know where you are?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm inside the gate.
And
You are outside.
do you I don't know. I don't imagine you all are going to last very long, so have fun.
Well, that's the spirit.
Well,
What are our odds? Should we put money on this?
How are you
I'd
going to
be-
collect?
I don't think I have money.
I don't know.
I mean, we're already betting our lives.
I mean, if I bid against us and I come back to collect,
That could happen here.
Huh.
Most people that come in end up as food.
Food to who?
Well, the vampires, of course.
Right, sorry. It's just been a long day, I forgot. Vampires. And I take out my little scribbly notes and I start writing vampire in there so I remember that.
Uh-oh, looks like we lost Dion from Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah,
Mine's
it
having
froze.
severe
I'm gonna load
problems
it
as
back
well.
up.
All right. And ahead of you, let me see the description here. And now my Fantasy Grounds is freezing.
yeah. Just as you said that, I get the spinning
Yeah.
ball of death on mine.
Oh wow!
Good product. Woohoo, well made.
Yeah. Mine
Hey,
was
it's
the
I've
I'm
used
not blaming
Fantasy
you, dude. I'm
Grounds a
blaming
lot.
it.
Yeah.
Might be because we're all trying to do things at once. Who knows?
Also have like 50 light effects on us, so
well, Mucho's going to start striding forward.
Okay.
I just want everybody
Elko was already up there as well. He's just heading right
paths
to
to
the
the
gates.
left. I see there's paths to the left and right. I just want to have a quick look down them before I move on.
Okay. I think you can move now. Mine is unfrozen.
Yeah, no, it's very individual. Mine's still.
Mine's just laggy, but it seems to be doing something.
Oh, well. Alright, well, what's down those passages that you're investigating? Or peering down? There's not people waiting to spring out and kill us, is there? Scream if there are, please.
I can't move my character at the moment, so I can't even. So, yeah, but yeah, I'm looking down the passages, Bill. So,
I can't connect, but I'm gonna move to the middle of this hallway area, like, yeah, right in the middle, and just kind of stay at the ready and looking around. Have my lantern there, just keeping an eye open.
The doors ahead of you are giant painted gold doors. And there don't seem to be any guards standing out front.
Oh, there's a tin
Painted
shop.
gold? Pfft, that's hardly impressive.
tip from the chat: turn off lighting, might speed things up. There's also try unload unsharing unused images maps. High resolution maps might get lag issues.
Well, I've only done one sharing. Now, I don't have a problem like just going to the regular non-line of sight way that I do Fantasy Grounds and uncovering things. It might be easier while we're
If I knew how to switch the effect off me, I would, because that might help, but I don't know how to undo light effects.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a off button for it. You can turn them on.
well, there should be.
You might be able to do it in the combat tracker, but Bill, you might have to be the one to do it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to be the one to do that. Again, I'm actually, as part of the frogs, we're being given classes by the Smiteworks people on Fantasy Grounds, and that's starting this Sunday. So, I'll know more next week.
Chat says DM map has a light bulb layer, which is the lighting layer. It's on the map sidebar for the DM.
Uh-huh.
It's not in settings, so that could probably be where you find the lighting and turn it off and all that.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. Let me
Yeah.
wait for it to unfreeze, and then I can do that. Yeah, this seems to be a pretty complicated thing. There should be something. I mean, could it be the Kelly, you might remember this, but didn't Unity used to be kind of like if you were using the cloud server, it was better than if you were running it from your machine? Do I remember that?
I don't remember that, because I've only ever used the server, and I think that just facilitates a direct connection anyways.
There's also, they mentioned there's an eye icon, which is line of sight, and turning that off may help because it can cause issues with certain maps.
Yeah, this is still relying on your computer as the server, Bill. The cloud thing just negotiates our connection. That's all.
All right, so
I can't connect to the. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. Took a couple tries. I'm getting back in, boys.
all right, I tweaked something. I seem to be able to do things now. What happens if I do this?
Just switch it off and on again.
The world explodes.
All right.
What am I doing? No one knows. Right.
There we go.
Ooh.
It's still early, so leave it like that. And you've got the gold doors. Dion.
Yes.
Call high or low, please.
Hi, baby.
All right.
I'm also here now that I'm actually back.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a lot better.
It's just not functioning for me at all.
Uh-oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it you're not able to
I can barely bring it to the front of my main thing, let alone move anything.
Well, now I can restart the game if you guys want to do that.
Mine seems better now that it's caught up with your update.
Well,
Yeah,
also just
same.
I don't know if it's caught up yet or not as well. But still,
You
it's
might
still
want to
showing
just
as normal.
you might want to just reload yours, Jameis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
close out and yeah.
I can't even right click on the main thing to close. That's good.
Mm.
I can crash out.
Control Alt Delete for you.
Yeah, I think that's the case.
Hmm.
Are these hedges to our left and right? Are they
Those
rose
are
bushes?
gardens. Those are
Gardens?
gardens. They look like gardens, full of rose bushes, but the roses look all like dead and withering.
Oh yeah, they must not have watered it. Well, plants need water, or Brondo.
Rondo. It has what plants crave.
Right.
Make a note of this. Notebook somewhere. Mm.
Two gold painted doors, you say. Do they have knockers on them?
They have a handle, but they don't have like knockers.
Oh, is it a big handle?
It is.
Mm.
I mean,
Should
I'm
I,
new to owning a house and everything, given that I'm only level 5. But do you generally have knockers inside your house? Inside the area?
Well, this is
I
like
mean,
a
we're inside, right?
courtyard.
Yeah.
There's
Maybe
like
you
the
have to signal the
outer-
butler inside somehow.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You guys also all know that the area where this place is, there's not normally a big mansion and grounds here. This whole place wasn't here before. No, it's just appeared and
Mm.
and
What was
you,
here before? It hasn't flattened a load of stuff, has it?
it's basically a field, grasslands.
Mm.
Okay.
This is what happens when you work outside the union. Everything gets done quickly.
So
Mucho
they
is
thought
gonna go give the handle a good tug.
Okay. Let's see. It opens. Let me uncover some of this here.
Oh, look, a save point. We can save our game there.
That's exactly what that is.
Alright, well. Onwards to the save point then.
Okay. Just inside, there is a Dwarven statue. That little circle with the star in it. And the dwarf has his hand outstretched. There are on the other side there's a coat hanger with several coats on them. Though all the coats are dark, and you think a couple of them might have blood stains on them. You can definitely smell perfume and a faint metallic odor that, being 5th level, you all have been around blood enough to know what it smells like, and that's what it smells like.
Anyone you recognize, Elko? The statue, I mean. It's not like some important dwarf out of dwarf history or something.
No one he recognizes. So what do you guys do? Elko's just sort of standing in the door.
Mucho standing in the door, right?
Or Mucho. Is that Mucho? Yes.
Mucho?
I'll go
Mo-
for it as well. So is that a statue there? Is that what the star is? Yeah.
Yes, that's a dwarf with an outstretched hand. To the right, there is a coat hanger with, 6 or 7 coats on it.
Are we supposed to tip them if we hang up a coat?
You should try it. What's the worst that could happen?
I'm not giving up my coat.
I didn't bring a coat.
So I'll go have a quick rifle through the coach to see if there's anything. Particularly looking for Celine's. Any evidence of Celine.
Okay. Call high or low.
Hi.
All right. Okay, 86. Yes, you rifle through the coats. The one of them has a finely crafted bat-shaped gold pin on it that you think is probably worth a couple of hundred gold.
Oof.
Let me put this in the party sheet here. I have to put you all in the party sheet, don't I? No, I don't. And it also in the pocket has an invitation. It's very finely crafted. Says something about, this invitation admits the bear and his guests to a party given by the Blood King. Present this invitation at the door, and you'll be admitted entry.
Aha, an invitation. Perfect. We're not party crashers.
What do we know about the Blood King?
Let's see. You're the magic user, so you would know a lot. Make an intelligence check.
Let's see.
It's at or less.
It should hopefully work. Success,
Okay,
yes.
yeah. So yeah, the Blood King is their legend that he's not from this world, nor does he only visit this world, but he claims to be the first vampire. And you don't know if that's true or not, but he's certainly thousands of years old.
I feel like it's weird that we're just walking into a vampire's castle.
That's what you do.
That's kind of weird, yeah.
Do you need
Okay,
to be
so
invited in?
It's not just me, right? Like, we're willingly walking into
Yeah.
this castle of potential vampires.
And you do notice too that there are dim torches on the walls that seem to be of the or lights on the wall that seem to be illuminating the entire place in a sort of a dim reddish light.
Okay.
Why didn't the famous vampire hunting family who we're working for send us with any vampire hunting equipment? Or, tell us anything about vampires that we might not know from the average thing.
Oh, that's probably my bad. I told him we knew everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Oh. Well.
Okay.
Well, I wanted
Getting us into
the
trouble
money,
as usual.
right? Yeah, I just, they threw some coins, which I totally mean to share with you all at some point. And I said, yeah, we can handle it. Anything.
It's lucky you're so beautiful.
Well,
Okay, as you were standing there in the doorway, trying to figure out what you're doing. Let me see here. There's a huge, a really loud, really deep alarm that starts blaring from all over. Just and out of room. Let's see, where would they be coming from? uncover some more stuff here.
Uh-oh.
Out of room to the west. Let me...
Does this sound? Does it stop or is it continuous?
It lessens, but it's still kind of just. It's still kind of present. It's definitely. God damn it. That is not what I wanted to have happen.
Maybe it's the dinner bell.
Are we the first course?
I would
Oh, come on.
assume-
We're hors d'oeuvres at best, you know.
Okay, so
Right.
2 more of those guards come up. And they're like, "You there? What are you
Us
doing
here.
here? Where's your invitation?"
I hold up the invitation.
Okay. He takes it, looks at it, looks you over and goes, "Ah, you must be the entertainment. Good. Good.
No, we've got the invitation. Doesn't that say we're admitted to the party?
Of course. Of course. I apologize for bothering you." One of them reaches over to the wall and does something, and the alarm stops. And he says, "Have a good time. I know you probably won't have a lot of it, but good luck." And they turn around if you have no further questions for them and walk back into the room they came
Give the
from.
invitation
Where's the
back.
party?
Where's the boat? Oh, it's all around. If you go, if you go right ahead, there's the Great Hall. There, probably some of the guests are gathered there, and through there you can reach the dining room. There's also the games room and the library on the other side. Make yourselves at home.
Why does everyone keep telling us we're not going to last long?
After
they
they
know-
leave. After
Well-
they leave, Mucho says, "Let's not go into the dining room."
Well,
Right.
from their words, I'm led to believe that there should be entertainment showing up as well. Maybe we should just loot them and leave and call it a day.
Dion, roll a d6 for me, please.
All right.
I say we go to the library first. It sounds like the safest place.
I
I
think I,
want to
did
find
it.
the living room and stay in there.
I didn't. Drop it on the chat window if you can.
Oh, the chat window.
There you go. Okay.
5.
Gotcha. Nothing happened so far.
Well, then that's what we want to keep happening.
All right. So they left. They were over like here or whatever, right? Like
Yeah, they were on that side.
yeah. Can I examine the wall to see if there's like a device that like caused that alarm? Like what they did, or like is there like a candelabra or anything that seems wiggly, or
There are candelabras spaced every so often. There was. You don't see anything on the wall. You think they must have some other way of turning off the alarm, but you can't see anything.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, so I mean, I guess we do you guys want to just check out the other rooms and risk, getting into some trouble, or do we want to just go into the main room?
I feel like the feast is going to be in the main room, and that sounds like a place we probably shouldn't go.
Yeah, somebody said library.
Well, I mean, what's going to kill us in a library, right? Like the games room. I can think of a few things that would hurt us, but it's just
Boredom.
musty tombs. Boredom.
Lots
Have
of
you ever
wicked
had a
paper
paper
cuts.
Yeah.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
I agree.
Right,
Let's
so
not be
some-
the main entree just yet. And if the party's everywhere, then maybe we should be anywhere but there. Let's find that library.
I think it was to the right.
Well, it's they basically told you it was through the Great Hall, so you would have to go forward
Oh,
to find it.
Oh,
Unless there's an exterior door, you don't know.
Well, we see doors off to the east here.
Yes. There are doors off to the east. There are also, let me uncover this a little better. There are also doors the other way.
If Mucho's standing in front of a door, he'll look to his comrades and shrug his shoulders and go to open the door if everybody seems like they don't protest.
Yeah, there's a door on each end. There's a door right by where Mucho is standing.
yeah. One door's as good as the next. Go for it. I'm going to stand on the other side, though.
So he'll unlimber his sword with one hand and open it up with the other.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, is there a picture of this? No, there's not a picture. Okay. This room, I mean, fairly small, 10 by 10 room. This wall is covered with hats. The room is covered with hats, all shapes, sizes. There are also mirrors of various shapes and sizes. There's a shattered mirror on the floor, and there is on the eastern wall. There's a larger, very elaborate, well-polished, almost luminescent mirror, and it's got some arcane symbols and runes on it.
Mirror on the floor. Who's the prettiest one of all?
yeah. Why does it
Poncho's
look like it was
beautiful.
shattered? Like, does it look like someone struck it, or?
No, it's pieces of broken mirror on the floor, and it's a fairly small mirror that was broken.
The vampires couldn't see themselves in mirrors. I walk
Maybe
up
that's
to a
why it's a-
mirror and see if my reflection shows in it.
It does.
Okay. Well, at least we know you're not a vampire. Yet.
Quick, I look at everybody else in the room through the mirror. Who don't I see?
You look at everybody else in the mirror, and everybody's there.
So are all the hats of one size? Is this
No,
is this
they're
the
all
haberdashery of one person?
All shapes and sizes. There's, fedoras. There's big ladies' hats. There's, big floofy hats that look like they might belong to the Three Musketeers. You don't recognize all the styles of hats.
Do some of the hats seem like they could be centuries old?
Yes.
Okay. I gotta wonder why they have a closet for hats, but then there's coats at the door that they don't put in this closet.
I don't know.
Well, you wouldn't want the mercury contamination, you see. That's
All right, I'm gonna open the other door on the other side.
I was
Okay.
gonna do something quickly. I was just gonna.
Okay.
Is there a hand mirror in there? Just
There
like
is,
to
yeah.
pocket it if there is, just so that we got a mirror with us. Just-
Okay, yeah, you pocket a hand mirror.
see, that's a really good idea. Is there a small shard of glass on the ground I can pick up for the same?
Yeah.
I didn't want to hurt my delicate hands, so
So you're going to the door on the other side there, Poncho? Or
Yeah,
Ponto?
Mucho had a very benign room. I'm sure this one will be just as benign, so I'm just going to open it. I'm going to fling it open and be like, aha!
Okay. So let's see what's in this room.
What's over here behind
Okay.
this door?
You see on the wall there are these really just intricate swords.
Ooh.
There are a bunch of suits of that red armor, and there are 4, or actually 5, maybe sleeping guards. They're humans that look like they've kind of got pale skin. They remind you of the guards that came out of that one room. But these guards all look like they're all lying there with their eyes closed, just perfectly still. They're all breathing, but they're just kind of sitting there.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna turn back. I forget who it was. Edwig, you grab the mirror. Hand me?
Yes, I am one of the people.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be like, come here, bring the mirror.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure, there you
How's
go.
your undead senses going?
So, I'm gonna see if we can see reflections from his mirror.
You do,
Fr-
yes.
Oh, so they're not vampires.
You see their reflections in the mirror.
Oh well, I haven't. Okay.
Question. How many times can I do turn undead?
You can just do it over and over again. It's how
Yeah.
much you can turn, and
Oh.
that depends on dice rolls. But
Yeah.
there's no.
Ah, well then in that case, I want turn undead.
Well, they're breathing. They're probably not undead. They may be like servants, though. Ghouls.
So you're gonna stride into the room, present
Fair
your
enough.
holy symbol, and then begone foul creatures of the undead.
That's what he said.
Oh, I gotta do that. I gotta like speak out loud and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
Okay.
it's
Um,
has the
Call
potential
upon
to
your
wake
god.
people up.
Yeah,
You
no,
gotta
I'm not
call
gonna
upon your
do
god
that.
for
I don't want to wake anyone up.
Okay.
I was hoping that'd just be like a magical like and then boom. No,
See, it's
okay.
not easy being a cleric, is it? Now you know what I have to go
No.
through.
No, that's fair. All right. I'm learning.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna do that. What I
Okay.
will do though is I had something in my inventory I think that was interesting. Let me double check. I don't want to use the holy water yet. Let's see.
Bert, while he's deciding, will you roll a d6 for me in the chat window, please?
Sure.
Okay.
Should I try and touch one with my holy symbol?
No. Let's just close the door and let sleeping critters sleep, maybe?
Okay.
On the other hand, it could be really fun to see what happens.
Okay. As you guys are sitting there debating about what you're doing, let's say, Elko, you see this sort of patch of darkness moving through the hallway. And you think it's odd that it's like somebody turned out the lights for you, which normally doesn't happen.
Okay.
It's just sort of moving down the hallway.
Towards us or away from us?
Towards you.
All right. Hey, if you really want to try and turn something that's undead, how about this shadow that doesn't seem to be cast by anything that's coming right for us?
I tell them to shut the door, and
Okay.
it's down over this hallway. This way.
Let's see if I can grab a
Uh,
random token here.
Also, real quick, the door, did it open in or out?
It opened out.
Out. Crap.
Oh, perfect.
well.
You can pin it, right?
No, if it opens out, you can't. If it opens into the room, then you could put something through the door handle.
Oh.
If it opens out, you can reach the door, though.
Yeah, I was
That's
just
true.
thinking.
Good
Or
wedge.
spike it.
Spike it.
None of us are thieves, so
That's
none
why I
of us
meant
have
is
that.
spiking it.
What if we
Hmm.
move the dwarf statue in front of the guardhouse door?
Hey, D. I see the D. Who wants the D?
So
Okay,
you've got
so it's
big
it's
black D coming for you.
yeah, so it's sort of like a 20, like 10 feet on either side of the D is just complete darkness, and you notice as it gets near the lights on the walls, the lights dim, as it passes, and they don't come. You don't know if they're coming back on right away or not because there's darkness in front of you.
Mucho's gonna backpedal to here.
It was 10 feet closer.
What's the range on Turn Undead? I can't seem to pull it up
Sight,
to read it.
basically.
Sight.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Holy symbol out, and I don't know what god I worship, but I'm just gonna.
Oh, uncertain God.
It's funny that he's 5th level and doesn't know what god he worships.
Out of character, it doesn't tell me, so I don't know. It's a pre-gen. Do I just make one up?
Sure.
All right. By the power of Primus, because he's a lawful god and I'm lawful. I banish thee in the name of the god thing. Away, evil!
I'm not going to have you roll because it has no effect.
All right, guys, we should run. And I just start running. I'm going down this hallway. I just turn and book it.
Does the darkness change its velocity?
No.
Okay.
It's pretty. And Elko, you're right on the edge of where the darkness is now. Are you going to move or let it move over you?
I am moving. I am moving away. Away.
Okay.
I am going to grab just some random thing from the coats and just throw it through the darkness. See if it hits anything.
The darkness stops when you do that. Then it starts moving back the other way.
Oh, you scared it. Great.
Hey!
Is the coat
great
is
power
the
of
coat
light.
gone?
No.
It's on the floor.
Yes.
Okay.
And what you do notice though is that the the lights take a few seconds to come back on when it goes back.
Hold the power of Minasan. Hey!
Comes and it moves away
Huh.
and disappears.
I
First thing I do is
notice.
go and get the cloak and put it back on there. Because, sorry.
Okay.
It's a powerful coat. You should take that one with you.
What now?
How'd you guys get it away? Because I was around the corner and didn't see him throw it.
I am a great wizard. Let's see what's down here then. I'm going to go, because I think this is the first door over this corridor.
Okay, you're gonna open that door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow him. Amazed. Like, oh.
Everybody runs after me, apparently.
Stick together. You have the great coat of power. Of course, we're sticking with you.
I'll put it back on the hook.
Oh,
You could take it.
less than
Okay.
come with you now.
Yeah.
There is this room is interesting. There is on those square, there are several tables that you see represented by the rectangles, and there are They're basically trophy-filled cabinets, all different shapes and sizes. There's a couple of sofas, like the rectangles are sofas. The little kind of catty corner thing that's over on the sort of southeastern part is a bar, and there's all kinds of really old looking liquor, and it doesn't look like cheap stuff. They're not cheap bottles. And there's an item here. Let's see if I can in the place where the star is. There's a stand that's about 3 or 4 feet tall, and on it is something that looks like this.
Do the eyes like follow us when we move around?
They do.
I'm gonna go back and get the coat of power and cover the eyes with the coat of power.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pouring a double of whatever looks expensive.
Okay. Are you gonna drink it?
To the Blood King.
Roll an intelligence check.
Yeah, that's not gonna.
You might want to fail it.
You failed. Okay. Roll a save versus poison.
That's the good stuff, man.
This is the stuff that could have taken down Rasputin.
Where is the save versus poison?
Yeah, if you look on your character sheet, now let's see.
Saving throws. D.
Yeah,
W,
under
T,
saving
D,
throw.
S.
Oh, okay.
The one by P. Roll that.
I got the P.
Perilous petrification.
Oh, that's okay. That's not the right one.
With attacks, spells, magic. Must be P because there's no poison. There's no poison thing. Yeah, odd.
There is no save. There is no save versus poison. You are done.
Oh, yeah,
think
no,
it means that's
just
an
beside
automatic
the D,
save.
You've got the 2 boxes beside the D. You've got the D, the first one is definitely
Ah.
poison.
I got it.
Ooh,
Ha-ha!
that's good.
Okay. This is really funny that this happens to you, Adam. You drink from this bottle. You just upend the bottle. It is like the nastiest, harshest grain alcohol you have ever had. And you're feeling no pain right now. You are intoxicated.
Let's do this. Let's kill him.
And let's see. Why don't you roll 2d6 for me in the chat window?
Intoxicated is an effect that you can set on yourself.
I do not think it is. No.
It
Okay.
is. I'm looking
So,
at the effects window. Intoxicated
For the
is an
next
effect.
couple hours, you're going to be the next hour at least. You will have -2 to attacks because you're kind of wasted.
Do you think Selena's hot? Do you think she's got a sister?
Hopefully a younger sister. I mean, it's been 10 years since she's been missing, right?
It's been a while, yeah.
She can be a cougar. I'm all right with that. I'll be the cub.
Oh my god.
I mean, we've got no idea how old she was when she went in here. Nobody asked. Somebody
that's
just threw
fine.
coins at somebody else, and we never got any information from the family.
And well, you'd heard of
Well, I
Selena
blamed
before. You'd heard of Selena before. It would be like, if you were in the Witcher universe and someone mentioned Geralt of Rivia.
Mm.
You know who Selena was. You think she was probably early 30s or something, and she was famous for killing vampires.
Hey, we should go to the feast. I could use a muffin.
Not yet.
Are there any bar snacks?
Hmm.
Apart from the eyeballs.
What's the star? Is that what the eyeball thing was?
Yes, that it was
Okay.
a stand, and the eyeball thing was on that.
Have a quick look at the trophies. I was assuming things like swimming certificate, second grade.
Okay.
Tried. Cricket tried.
High or low?
High. Always high.
Okay. Rolled a 22. So most of them look pretty fake.
Okay. There's someone's name, they were just scratched out and written Blood King and pin on top of it.
Participation.
Well, most of the
trophies.
writing you can't read. Okay, what now?
Let's go to the next door.
Okay.
Sounds
We'll
good.
find the cafe for Mucho. Give him a cup of coffee. I'll take the order. I can take the
Oh,
hit
you
and
can
open
go
the
there.
next door.
Okay.
I'm short. If an arrow comes out, it'll go over my head.
Okay. So you open the door.
I will open the next door, but maybe not with as much gusto as the last one. I don't want to wake anyone.
All right.
I just didn't expect anyone to be sleeping so close to the entrance.
Let's see. You open the door, and it opens onto a looks like a garden room. There's the ceiling is pretty at 10-15 feet. It's a glass ceiling. The glass is kind of dirty and cracked. There are paths winding through the area here. The garden seems neglected. Everything's overgrown. Millard, you feel this room feels, I don't know how to put it other than say it feels safer.
So the plants don't look all desiccated and dried out like the others did.
No, they're growing, but it's all overgrown. It's like somebody planted a really nice garden here and hasn't tended it for several years.
So if Selena was here, she didn't get free far because she would have hit the glass ceiling.
Jameis, why don't you go ahead and roll a d6 for me?
Yep.
So many
That's
times
what you
die.
get.
3. Yeah. Notice something on a 1 or on a 1, so I don't know if it's nothing.
Hey, I'm gonna take a quick 2-minute bio break here, and I will be right back.
Okay.
I should just
Cue
have
hold music.
Yep.
Well, let's plan.
All
our
right, yeah.
plan
Now,
of
while everyone's
attack.
gone, we just shove their characters in there and we
Yeah.
close the doors. And when
Shut
the
door and
screaming
run.
stops,
Yeah.
Oh, Poncho the Beautiful. You can't do that to him.
Oh, you know what? You're right. We can't do that to Poncho the Beautiful. He's too
Yeah.
pretty to die.
we'll save just his face.
You do realize if you're wearing it, it doesn't, transfer the properties of beauty to you, right?
How do you know? Have you ever tried?
Maybe. Why do you think I'm a fighter?
We're not making a suit out of poncho skin.
Okay.
But then we might fit in here. Hey, come on! If you tell me if you walked into a vampire's place wearing a suit of human skin made from one of your fellow adventurers, they wouldn't at least stop and ask you questions about what's going on there. Yeah.
We just so happened to have a job opening. Were you looking?
I just imagine you walk in like that into the Grand Hall and someone just goes, "Dude, what the fuck?
What's wrong with you?
What the
No,
fuck?"
I can't even.
Somebody else points at somebody in the corner and goes, "You're wearing the same thing."
Go home and change immediately.
Oh,
I could have sworn we were playing D&D, not Silence of the Lambs.
oh,
Yeah.
never know. Okay. So what are you guys gonna do? You gonna look around in the room? You gonna move on?
Oh man.
I fear no garden. I go in there.
Okay.
Check it out too. Like if it's the only place
Oh.
that's got like living stuff, it's maybe there's
It's
something
probably
in here
feeding
that's
on
useful.
blood.
Maybe there's garlic being grown in here we can harvest.
Yeah, hey, fresh garlic.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. Do you guys want to spend any time like looking at the plants?
I mean, I'm in there, so
Yeah,
yeah.
I go in as well.
See what's
Yeah.
in, see what they are.
Make a wisdom check.
A wisdom check. All
Yes.
right. How fortunate that I am definitely wise.
I am not wise.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, high success.
Edwig, you find this rare herb that you've heard about from back home. Let's just say that. There's enough of it there that it's kind of a healing herb. Then it would be the equivalent of taking a healing potion. Well, there's enough of it for a dose there, so you can take that with you if you wish.
I take the herb.
Okay.
All hail the herb.
Exactly. I was going to give it to you as well, so you could carry it around there.
Yeah, give the herb to Dion.
Exactly. Yeah. Is there anything else in here that I notice? I mean, I'm in this area. Is there, like, I don't know, watering cans and stuff that would be used to tend the garden?
There is, but it's pretty old.
So, like, is there a pool of water or something in here? Like, why is this still alive if no one's been tending it? Like, what does the soil look like?
Well, it's not bad right now, but you notice as you're looking up at the ceiling that there's several cracks in the ceiling, and so you think maybe if it rains wherever it is, it drips down.
Ah,
Okay.
It's like a terrarium.
mm-hmm.
What do we see when we look out up through the glass ceiling?
You see the grounds of the estate, and you can definitely tell that it's getting darker.
Right.
There are no artificial lights here, and it's dimmer because, well,
Okay, but the sky looks like the sky that we came from.
yes.
Mm.
We end up moving worlds and end up something really weird like Karamikos. Actually, that's
There
been
was-
some transfer from Karamikos because I got the scroll.
Right. And you said there were tools here that were old.
Yes.
I mean, can I take a spade? Has it got a wooden handle? Could I sharpen it into a stake if I needed to?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's gear up for this just in case.
You can do that.
That's a great idea. Yeah. Any
Call a
rakes
spade
or
a
any
stick.
brooms, right? We make some spears.
Yeah, there's enough stuff that you could each make a stake or two if you wanted.
Oh, I do want.
It's going to take a little bit to make to do that.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to spend the time, take about an hour. You could make a couple of steaks for each of you.
In the lore, is there any particular wood that's particularly nice for the vampire?
Not that you know of, no.
All right. I think if no one else objects, I'll take the time to whittle a few steaks.
Yeah.
I think that's a great
I'm on
idea.
board. It was my idea, so yes.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Out of character, Bert, I'm really curious. Like, what wood is supposedly really good against vampires? Now you have me curious.
I don't remember. I do remember in
okay.
some tales that there were certain woods that
I
were
was
better.
gonna say, is it like hemlock or something? Because that's
I
the
wanna
only
say
thing I would
yew?
think of.
Yeah,
Something
yew was
similar
what was on the tip of my tongue, but I'm not sure
Yeah.
that that's right.
I'm not
I
sure
just
why,
got my
but yeah.
brain like going, what?
No, mythology, man. Find what you want there.
Mhm.
And Minasan, you can see standing where you are. You can see
Yeah,
the
so I
hallway
moved down.
and stuff. There are a couple more doors on the north wall, and you see a set of stairs going down
Ah,
in the west there. Kelly, why don't you go ahead and roll a d6 for me?
But I don't want to kill the party.
killer.
That's kind of too bad. Yeah, you're fine now.
Woo.
I'm assuming I'm going to notice a patch of darkness moving towards me. If I see it, I don't need to roll for it.
No, you don't see one.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm assuming that I would automatically see one. I don't need to roll for it.
Right. You would not need to roll for that.
Yeah. So.
I'm gonna go to the next door.
Okay, you're gonna open the door.
I'm gonna wait for people to catch up down the hallway, but yeah, I'm gonna check to see if it's locked.
It is not.
All right, I'm gonna look at everyone and just make a motion. Like, do I open it? You ready?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Turn and does it open in or out?
It opens out.
Out. Oh, okay. So I just I open it and go behind the door as I open it. Perfect. Ta-da! And then I just stand there and wait to see everyone else's facial reactions.
Okay.
So I know if I should shut the door immediately or not.
This room
now
looks like
green.
a steady. There, up on the upper northwest corner, there is a large silver piano. This thing would be worth a lot of gold. There is a wall. There is a bunch of bookshelves on the north wall. The piano. The piano. One of the things you note about it is that it looks newer than everything else. It's silver, decorated with star motifs. There in the eastern part of the room, there is a desk with papers and notes everywhere, and even like a crude map.
I want to go to the piano and play chopsticks.
Heart and
Okay.
soul. Heart and soul.
I don't know that. I only know chopsticks.
Okay, so you start playing chopsticks.
Is the piano in tune?
It is.
Mucho will
Okay.
take a look at the map.
Okay.
I'm keeping an eye out down the hallway for any dark clouds of death.
You should also keep an eye out for any light clouds of dust too.
Oh
Just
my
in
god, I
case.
don't like how many dice he's rolling. No, stop
Yeah,
it!
fine.
Why are you rolling
Why?
so many? Anxiety.
It's just to determine how beautiful the music I'm making really is.
Okay. So as you're up, this group of two sort of interesting looking creatures comes walking towards you. There is a tall, thin man dressed very nicely in like a tux with tails. He's very tall. He's probably about 7 feet tall. He's got green skin. He's got about 5 or 6 eyes and 2 mouths. There's another, the person that's walking with him is sort of dressed similarly. He's only about 6 feet tall. Looks like a regular humanoid. Only his skin is reddish, and you notice he has a third eye. And they kind of stick their heads in, and they're like, "Oh, hello. Do you know where the party is?"
I'll stop playing and I'll jump down, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I think it's in the main salon just across the hall here."
Ah, you are it would be in this door over here. He points down the hall or around.
I'm kind of pointing towards this room here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have easy ways of going. Oh look, you can't ping the map as easily.
He
Yeah.
said, "Okay, we'll check that out. You must be the entertainment."
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna crack my knuckles and and point to the piano, and I'm like, "Yeah, I was just warming up. It's gonna be a great show. You don't want to miss it."
Is the guy with the green head kind of leans down and mumbles something to him, and it sounds sort of like, the Star Wars aliens, and his friend sort of laughs and he's like, "Ah, yes, I agree." He's like, "We are both looking forward to having you for dinner later."
It's a weird way to say it, but okay, yes.
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 Okay, Bill, important question. Are the 2 mouths like this or like this?
They're like this.
Okay.
I was kind of thinking like a xenomorph where it's one mouth inside another mouth.
So they walk down here. They peer in, and then they come walking back by. He's like, "No, that's the kitchen. We're gonna go around to the front. I'm sure we'll see you later." And they go on down the hallway.
So
we
that
know
one
that's
door
the
in that
kitchen.
was the kitchen door. Okay.
Well, that sounds like a good place to investigate after we've finished with the piano room or whatever.
Is there
else is in there.
anything about the map that is useful to share?
Not really.
Does it label anything on the map? Like, does that say kitchen where we just discovered kitchen?
No, there is a a crude map of, there's a room in the middle which you would correspond to the room with the double doors, and in the western corner there's a staircase and an arrow that points up, and then there's another map that's sort of let's see if I can find this other map here. Do 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 do. All right. Oh, you know what? I could just show this to you. All right. This is the map.
Ooh. Well,
Let's avoid 32.
I'm sure it's fine.
and 29. And probably 31, 30, 33, and 34.
I like the look of 20 though.
It's just burning the whole place down to be done with it.
Alas, it is not flammable. It's made of stone or something.
Oh, you just need enough fire.
Okay, there's Mucho. You are still rather inebriated, although it's lessening a little bit. There's a letter on there from someone named Lord Demetrius, and it says something and it's written in common, so you can read it. Very nice handwriting, almost calligraphy, which you ruthlessly make fun of as you read it. And it says something about perhaps aligning with you is the only way to avoid my fate and save me from the Blood King. You have my allegiance. I will meet with you when I come to the party this evening.
All right, I make sure somebody who can read better than I do can say all the big words that are in it.
Ponto the Beautiful. Ponto, why don't you call high or low?
Sorry, is muted low.
Okay. 100. I rolled a 23. You notice as you're playing chopsticks that one of the notes seems a little muted, like there's something muting the strings.
All right, I'm gonna take a peek inside the piano.
Okay. You open this and there's this device in there. You're not sure what it is, but it looks like the bottom part of one of those crossbows that has a trigger on it.
Okay.
And except the top part is, the actual crossbow part doesn't have a bow. It just looks like a little thing. You're thinking weapon right away.
Okay.
Make an intelligence check. Okay. Yeah, you have no idea how to make it work. You think it's a weapon, but
Okay.
you don't know anything.
Can I tell which way it's pointing?
Yeah.
Like, is it pointing at me as I'm playing piano?
It was, yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to play piano anymore. And I'll just close the lid and I'll be like, okay, someone else, if they wants to take a turn, go for it. Just be careful of this high C. And I'll just extricate myself from that general area. In fact, I'm just going into the hallway. I feel now safer in the hallway.
Okay.
I mean, looking at the weapon that he's just pointed out, or the thing, is it loaded?
Make an intelligence check.
Oh. Please open up. Huh. Nope.
Yeah, you don't know.
Heck, I'll try to.
Go for it.
But high success.
Okay. You have heard of things such as this. It's some kind of weapon, and there's a trigger there that if you pull it, you know it's sort of a magic item. You're not sure why it would be hidden, but you think you would be able to operate it.
Is it a gun?
Yeah, it is a gun.
Okay. It's not loaded, I'm assuming, because he's hit
Oh,
that
it
key.
is.
It is loaded. Can I detach it?
Can you
From
pull?
the
Yeah,
killer.
you can do it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna remove it and keep it.
Let me put it in the party sheet. Can you guys access the party sheet?
Yeah,
Party.
Okay.
it's the second button along on
Yes.
the top right.
Sun.
It unleashes the equivalent of what would be called like radiant or sun energy.
Ooh.
Do I know that or no?
Yes, you do.
Sun gun.
I'm like, who has really good aim? Anybody here? Really good aim?
I can barely use a dagger. Look at me.
All right. Well,
Aren't halflings supposed to be nimble with those things?
I don't know. I'm just a cleric. I hit things with a mace and I damn the dead, you know? But I'll pocket it. Why not?
X isn't bad, actually. But no, I can't use it.
I lost the map. I don't know if anybody else did.
Let me reshare it.
You can get there under...
No, I'm saying I see our icons, but unlike Bert's map, I'm just seeing a big black screen.
Oh, okay. Right.
Not for me, I'm afraid.
I had that. Just
problem.
close the map and then open it again.
Oh wow, that's weird.
So I explained to the party like what this gun is and how it uses like sunlight power or radiant, and that's probably going to be very useful.
Oh, okay.
Don't see it.
So that's what the entertainment is. This is great. Okay.
I just want to have a quick check of this door. They said it was the kitchen, so I just want to have a quick peek to check it is the kitchen. I'm not going into it. I'm not going to go, hi, hello, how are you? Just sort of.
Are you going to open the door?
Sort of crack it, open the door, crack, just to sort of see what it is.
Okay. Let me uncover it.
But I'm not going to go, hey, how you doing? We're all here to party.
Okay.
Unless it's empty, in which case I'll open the full
No,
thing.
it's not. There are 4 people that are working. They look like humans. They're clothes. I mean, it looks like a slaughterhouse. You see a couple of bodies on the table, and they've got like buckets and bottles that they're draining blood into, and cutting off parts, and they're parts and limbs and things laying around there. They basically one of them looks towards you as you crack open the door, but they just keep working.
Shut the door because also in my face.
That must be the previous entertainment.
I'm actually tempted to go open the door. Fireball!
Adam, why don't you roll a d6 for me? Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm thinking Elko is opening another door. Elko is muted and can't tell us anything.
I was going to listen at the door, and if I don't hear anything, kind of open it a crack.
Okay. You don't hear anything.
All right. Open it a crack. Take a look in.
All right. You see about a 10 by 15 room. There are a couple of beds in there with A couple of dressers at the foot of each bed. It smells like the people that were staying in here didn't know about baths. You see a couple of beds there, and like I said, the dressers.
Okay. Is there like luggage or anything?
Not really. No. Just they look like they've been slept in recently, but there's nobody in here now.
Sure. Okay. Guest room. Yeah, I'm not a thief. I'm not gonna trifle through things.
Okay.
Do the same thing to the next door down the hall, though.
Okay. Room looks very similar. There's a couple of beds, a couple of dressers. The beds are unmade.
But they show recent signs of being used as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, so they've got a lot of guests. I guess if we were smart, we would have counted the number of coats in the coat room.
We're not smart.
All right, I'll just move along then.
There's
this
a
next
there's
area.
a door at the end of this hallway that looks like an exterior door, and it's unremarkable. It's probably the servant's entrance. And you can see there's a stairway that goes down right here.
It goes down or up?
Yeah, it goes down.
Okay.
But there's kind of there's a locked gate right at the bottom, right at the top of the stairs, right here, and it's kind of a musty smell coming from the from down the stairs. But there's a gate, and there's like locks and chains on it.
Like an earthy, musty smell.
Yeah,
Could be like fresh dirt down there.
Grave
Yeah.
soil.
might be.
Yeah. Well, I did want to say it out loud.
Why not?
Well, I don't want to call the vampires to our attention. Maybe they don't know we're here yet. Maybe Two Mouth Guy hasn't told them yet. Well, let's go down and try and open it up.
Okay.
I just used the golden arrow on the map to move things around, and the light layer is separate to the map, and so it actually moves in different ways. So you usually reveal the map in weird ways.
Richard, will you go ahead and roll a d6 for me in the chat window?
Maybe. 2.
Okay. So you try to open up the lock, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess it depends how it's locked. If it's magical, I can't be of much use.
Oh. Okay. Well, as you're messing with it, the lock reaches out. It like turns into this like mouth, and it reaches out and engulfs your hand and holds you there.
Help.
And it does 5 points of damage.
Help! Okay. Oh, you took away the 5 points already.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna look up the stairs, and I'll be like, Help!
Well, he's done
Cleric!
for. Nothing left to put him out of his misery.
Make a save versus breath weapons.
That's B, right?
Yes.
Double click it.
Okay. You part of what causes the damage is that you're able to pull your hand out of the lock, and it scrapes it and does 5 points of damage as you pull it out.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Fillard, and I'll hold out my arm, and I'll be like bandage.
I'm gonna take the healing herbs and crush it up and paste it over it.
Okay, roll a d8.
Pow! 5.
Okay, that gives you your 5 points back.
Fantastic. Thanks. Thanks. You're so useful. Praise be to Matthew Lilliard or whatever your
Primus.
Matthew Lillard.
Primus.
Yes, praise be to Primus.
Primus, right. I met him one time. He's a great guy.
Yes.
Not very good at poker though.
Yes.
When you pull the as soon as you bandage, the walls around you on the right around where all of you are start to sort of pulse
Okay, I didn't do that.
and bleed. A
It
dark,
definitely wasn't.
malodorous, rotted blood.
Let's find another room. That room is
Let me
no good.
I need you all to make a save versus paralysis.
Oh no.
Some good rolls.
Yeah. Shit.
Sorry.
4 of us. Who's left?
Damn.
These dice are not weighted right. They're all 17s. So
Yeah. You all are. You're disgusted, but you're fine.
I don't think my roll showed up.
no, I didn't.
I'll do it again. I failed.
Yeah. You're sickened and gagging right now.
Oh, it reminds me of that really rare steak I ate. It gave me food poisoning. Oh, not again.
Can I use my card on him to get him to succeed instead?
Yeah, you can do that.
Fine, done. Because then I don't remember to use don't forget to use my card. Well, you succeeded.
Ah.
Slap him around the face.
That can still remind you of the steak you ate.
Okay.
It was
what
tasty
now?
going down.
That way, my card's done. I can't forget it.
And we've got about 6 minutes left. So if anybody has cards they want to use, I know some of you can't unless you're in combat. But
Yeah.
I don't
Mine
know
was
that I'd be in a
specifically
hurry to
non-combat.
get into combat here.
Nope.
Yeah. Mine was specifically not combat. It was just, right, let's use it. I know,
Well,
there's a kitchen full of ghouls or something. We can go fight them if you want.
Yeah. I'd rather open this door here that Equik is getting close to.
Yeah.
Do you think there might be any live dinner in there we need to rescue?
I'm more worried
No.
about rescuing myself.
No. No.
All right.
Anyone still alive in there that wasn't cutting up would have wanted to be put out of misery.
Well, I mean, supposedly one of those musicians, assuming they brought the piano in themselves, had a gun stashed to kill one of these things. There might be an odd chance that there's some people here that are professional killers of these things.
If we rescue somebody, maybe they would have information about who we're trying to find.
Yeah, it's
I mean, the
possible.
guards had information about who we were trying to find, but nobody cared to ask them questions.
So you're opening
Guards,
the
I mean,
door?
Yes.
Who talks to the help?
Okay. Edwig, high or low?
Sorry, low. I'm Edwig. I must remember my name. Yeah.
Okay. This will be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So this door is stuck, and let's see here. Edwig is the one in front.
Yeah.
What is
I mean,
your-
I could open the door if it is stuck. Completely, utterly.
Okay, so you open the door, it's stuck. A crossbow bolt appears in the door right next to your head.
Whoa!
Ah!
You see in the room, it looks like the doorway is sort of covered with someone's pushed furniture against it, so you can't see a lot into the room. Although you see when you look up, there's a crossbow that had a string attached to it to the door in case somebody tried to open it.
How tall? How high up did the crossbow bolt hit? Like, could I walk under it, or?
Yeah.
So why don't I take a peek in that room, since the bolts are aimed higher than me, and see what's in there? Maybe someone mounted a defense in that room and they're living in there.
If they were, I would have expected them to say something by now. But yeah, go on in.
All right.
Little voice. It
What?
says, "Help! Help! Is anybody there? Can you help me?"
Hello, strange ethereal voice. It is I, Ponto the Beautiful. I am here to rescue you.
Oh, thank God! Thank God! She's crazy. You'll have to move the furniture out of the way.
Oh, you'll forgive me. I fear I'm just but a small halfling, and I have not the body strength to move the furniture.
Damn, you have to hurry. She'll be back soon.
Well, who will be back?
She's actually crazy. She's been here for a long time. That would be Selena.
Oh, Selena, great. Great. Well, we'll just come in and wait for her. So I'll start
Yes,
trying to push open
Yes,
the door.
we can plan an ambush. That would be wonderful.
Well, that wasn't my plan, but we can discuss the details once me and my party are in, and I'll. You're not going to shoot us with more crossbows, right?
I can't shoot anybody. I'm bound.
Okay. So who shot the crossbow at us?
Oh, she's rigged traps all over this place. You must be careful.
Oh yes, Careful is our middle names. All right, Mr. Careful number 3, can you open the door? And I'm going to step back.
I could get the door open, but
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, you heard him. Selena's going to come back, and this is the
right,
place we're
I
gonna meet her.
did indeed hear this thing on the other side.
Okay, so you move you push the furniture out of the way.
No.
Okay.
I am discussing things with everybody else who is here at the moment.
Yep.
Is that
Hey,
what we want?
Fillard,
to do?
can you like find out if things are like really evil and such?
Oh,
Nope.
That's a good idea.
No.
Nope.
Wow, your god
Now,
sucks.
I can
I mean,
turn undead.
Tell me if I'm wrong, Bert, but don't you allow people like clerics and such to spend a little bit of time concentrating to detect evil?
no.
Do I remember that?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
It's detect magic.
Yeah.
It's not detect evil.
Yeah. Okay.
And evil in Bert's universe is very much based on intention. It's not inherent
Yeah.
to the person.
Hmm. Yeah, no. I
No,
can
you do
turn
you.
undead.
Well, can you tell if it's undead?
I mean, if I could get a look at it, maybe I could identify it.
Well,
Could you just try turning it from here and see what happens?
yeah.
I have to see it.
Ah, okay.
Can we move enough just enough to get a look inside the room? Is that possible?
Sure. You can do that.
Okay.
That'll be a great place to end and start next time.
I'll
You
move a
the-
toaster out of the way.
you move one of the dressers out of the way. In the northwest, probably towards the northwest corner, there is a gaunt humanoid bound against the wall, wounds all over it, and there are a couple of buckets under it that looks like someone is draining the creature's blood. And that's a good place to end it for next time.
Dun, dun.
Yay!
How did the voice come through? Did that come through okay?
I thought it was cool.
properly
I
creepy.
heard it.
I was surprised at first, but I liked it.
Yeah. It
You'll
just
have
sort
to
of
use that during adult time with your wife.
yeah. I think that would pretty much guarantee the end of adult time if I used that voice.
Nice.
So okay, yeah, we're you're several hours into this. Time is moving, and you found a room with a bound humanoid, and you don't know what's going on yet, but he's claiming that he's being kept there by Selena.
Hmm.
I
And
guess
have
the
a-
you
best-
do not see Selena in the room.
We might have to have
Even
a
if we
discussion of
find out what's
exactly.
going on, we're not going to know what's going on.
Yeah. We might have to have a discussion of exactly how much we know about Selena at some point.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
we can do that when we meet next.
Cool. All right. Well, let's just get the outro out of the way. Bill, you got anything going on with the frogs?
Taking a short break from the Lost City of Baracus because I think 4 at least of my players are going to North Texas, which will the next game session would be when that goes on. So that's on hold for a little bit. I've got some other things in the works for them, nothing definitive yet. And I'm here on Fridays and sometimes Tuesdays and sometimes Sundays.
Good stuff. Dion.
Well, when I'm not playing TTRPGs with all my super cool, awesome friends like you guys, you can find me on my channel at Substances Used. I play retro JRPGs. I've gotten into some GTA 5 roleplay server. Right now, I'm kind of taking a break from streaming for about another week or so. Things in the real life have gotten really hectic. You know how it goes, but I'll be back at it.
Cool. Richard, you've been streaming again.
I have been streaming again, and unfortunately, I won't be streaming this weekend. But come back on Monday when I will be trying more of the exciting Evil Dead game that has been come out recently. That's
Nice.
been fun. Lots of references. Yeah, so come see Bruce Campbell, me playing Bruce Campbell, I guess, over here on my Twitch channel at LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now.
Limited
time
time
offer.
No vowels.
No
vowels. No
vowels.
vowels.
Yeah, we're good at this.
Yeah. Awesome. Jameis, posted to the blog lately.
Yep, got up some reviews there of movies, and there's still more movies coming out, so I'll have more reviews coming out.
Your trigger didn't fire again. Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
There it goes. My fault. It's just being a little slow. And to our new, well, not really new. Adam's been with us for a bit. He was in the original BX early on before we started doing Twitch. Have you got anything that you're doing in the social areas?
No. Well, just running and playing in a game in Mystara. So that's fun every week, but it's fun to be back with you lads.
Nice. And Ponto the Beautiful sounds like he should have his own line of cosmetics.
Definitely. Yeah, the facial cream and you gotta take care of that glare for the cameras.
Got you. And if you found us, you know where we are, twitch.tv/Steam Steel Murder. We stream on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And check out the podcast at Blue Magic, BLUMAGIK.com. All the links can be found there. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, Discord, all the fun places. So say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Night, everybody.